it's Christina. Welcome back to Paranormal TV. So today I am going to be reviewing my EMF detector for you guys. Now, I actually did a video where I reviewed it. I lost this video and I lost a video where I talk about like my theory with my doll that sometimes plays on her own. And I'm so bad, so I had to refilm both of those things. And you know, I actually looked really decent in the video about the doll. Like, I was so proud. Like, my makeup looked good. My hair was done. I was actually in, like, clothes that were not t-shirts. So, I was actually looking decent in that video. And, of course, I lose that video. Of course. Like, it can't be a video where I look a hot mess in any way and I should refilm it anyway. Right, so, I got my EMF detector on Amazon. And I will link where I got it below. I think I want to say it was like 18. You know, let me just go look it up real quick. I should have did this to begin with. Wasn't smart. Alright, so it is listed as $19.95 and free shipping on orders over $49. I swore that it was $18 when I bought it. I might be wrong though. I might be confusing it with something else that I purchased. But I swear it was $18 when I bought it, but it's listed as $19.95. I will have it linked down below. This is what it looks like. My EMF detector came really quickly in the mail, but it came from New Jersey and I live in Philadelphia, so it was like really close. There is a button that you press, and then there's a dial-ish thing, like I don't even know what to call that, for your volume. You could turn the volume up or down. So it takes a 9-volt battery. The way you turn it on is by pressing the button, and when you turn it on, even if there is no EMF reading at all, it will initially spike and then it goes right down. There's no EMF. You can see there is a scale 0 to 5 and it can go past 5 actually. It has done that on one occasion where that might have been paranormal and one occasion where it definitely was not. It was actually in my other video sitting across my room, and that wall has a very high EMF, and of course it's near my bed, which is like really bad for you, but I put it up against that wall and it went all the way up to past the 5. When the reading is in the green or the yellow area, it's not going to light up, but once it gets into the red areas, it will light up. So like when I turn it on, that's what it would look like if it was in the red area all the time. So that's what it would look like. Now this doesn't really go off for no reason. So I find that if you are investigating and there is no high EMF and nothing is going to manipulate the EMF reading, then it's going to stay low. But if you put it up to the TV, the computer, an iPhone, things like that, it's going to go off. I don't have a high EMF camera, so I can put it right up to my camera and nothing happens. The reading stays the same. So my recommendation when you're using your EMF detector, I would test it out. I'm skeptical about everything. I want to make sure everything is working properly. So what I would do is I would put it up to something I knew was going to be high EMF, like put it up to an outlet or put it up to a TV, put it up to my iPhone, and I would test it out in places where I knew there wasn't a high EMF. So if you were out somewhere, maybe you were like on a hike, like bring out your EMF detector on a hike, I don't know, but like where there's no power lines around, test it there. Test it places where there's not power lines or there's not a lot of high EMF technology. I really like my EMF detector. I don't feel like it ever fails me. I also think that EMF detectors are really good just to see like if you have high EMF, because high EMF isn't really good for you, and unfortunately everywhere I could put my bed there is high EMF, so I'm kind of like, oh, either way. I could put my bed here, but I kind of can't because my cable wires are not going to stretch over there. So I kind of can't anyway. I would have to have Comcast come out, put my wires over there, move everything around. It's like a big hassle. And I'm also going to be moving out within the next few months, so there's like no point in doing that, I feel like. But I think it's good to know if you have high EMF in your house, maybe you can avoid sleeping in that area, because I do feel like it does affect me. When I'm at my house, I wake up feeling really dizzy at times. I have vertigo and I have an autoimmune disease called Evans syndrome, so I mean it could be those things affecting me, but I feel like I feel so much different in my house than I do if I'm sleeping over a friend's house or if I'm in a hotel or something. Like I just don't feel as bad in those places as I do here. Like I wake up feeling kind of weak, really tired, like I didn't get enough sleep, and sometimes I get really dizzy. So I do feel like high EMF might be affecting how I feel in the morning, and it's only in the morning, you know, after I spend the whole night in my bed, it seems like. If you want to check out your EMF in your house, I think that this is great just for that even. I mean, it's called the ghost meter. You can see it's called the ghost meter. You don't have to use it for that. I think that it's good for paranormal investigations. I think it's good for checking out your high EMF spots in your house as well, if you're curious about that. So in the future, I'm going to be reviewing all of my equipment. I'm going to be reviewing my camera light, my spirit box apps, and I don't think I'm going to review my camera because in my Q&A I talked briefly about it, so I don't think I'm going to. So as I get new equipment, I will add on to this series. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!